The following wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
Hi again, everyone. We're in Albany, New York this week, capital of the Empire State, for our Rwl Sn Rl. I'm Wally Cardell, and with me, as always, Johnny Bianco and Hangman Tex Lynch, Sn Rl GM.
Hope you all had a great Halloween, and the Halloween Brawl was a howling success.
I'd say it was. And man alive, the casket match between Luna Vachon and Liberty Belle Danielle. What a match!
Quick update here on Danielle. She's recovering from some minor bumps and bruises, minor facial burns, but luckily, not too many serious shots to the head, so the ladies triple crown her. Will rejoin us next week, but right now, our opening matchup tonight brings more ladies action with Gigi Dolan of the future Endeavored facing newly crowned ladies Northern Champion Brenda Blair.
Albany, and welcome to our Rwl Sn Rl. Our opening contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the future Endeavor from Las Vegas, Nevada, here's Gigi Dolan.
Johnny, the future Endeavor's junior partner, all on her own tonight after the pasting the other three, Dakota Kai, Blair Davenport, and Carmella took at the hands of Jeannie Parker and Le Benz Fatal.
The Queen did her share, but the win goes to Jet Williams with the pinfall on Blair Davenport.
Man, just the whole supercard turned out great. Meantime, there's Gigi Dolan here, facing the new ladies Northern Champion Brenda Blair.
And what about Dione the Titaness in the Battle Royal? She wiped out all other 9 opponents and started at number 1. Never been done before. Miss Snoo Snoo will be in singles action tonight against Sherry Martel of Bell Unlimited, naturally, with Welfare Popeye in tow.
Yeah, the Battle Royal was insane. I wish Sister Golden Hair hadn't been the quickest elimination. I wanted to see more of that Popeye the Sailor outfit. She seriously nailed that old school Max Fleischer look.
Her opponent from San Jose, California, the ladies' Northern Champion, Brenda Blair.
And Brenda is a whole nother story, dethroning the tournament winner Babs Beckwith in her first title defense. It wasn't unexpected, with Brenda heavily favored to win, but you can't not feel badly for Babs Beckwith, who worked so hard to get it, only to have it snatched away so quickly. I heard she isn't taking it to heart, but I'm sure she's holding back and hiding her real disappointment.
I know, right? The poor kid just killed it in the tournament.
All right, folks, how you doing this evening? It is time for me to take the command chair, as it were. Brenda Blair and Gigi Dolan about to mix it up here. Oh, man. This is going to be a great starter for tonight's... Oh, what a snarl we got on tap tonight, folks. Look at Brenda Blair. Ain't she something? All right. Here we go. Mike DeRosa rings the bell. They lock it up. Brenda Blair slammed to the canvas by Gigi Dolan. A facebuster from Dolan. That's a unique hairstyle, ain't it?
All the future Endeavored gals are, you know, something special.
Yeah, they all got something special, all right. A heel hook stretch from Gigi Dolan on Brenda Blair. And this one's getting started rough already. Right back into it. Spamming the move. And working on the lower extremities of Brenda Blair. Gigi Dolan Flips her over again. Low stomp to the abdomen, then walks it through. Double elbow to the back of the head of Brenda Blair. And she's having a rough go here in the first minute of this matchup. She counters. Chop block to the back of the knee of Gigi Dolan. A clubbing overhand right. Looks like Brenda Blair just woke up. Takes her down. Oh, man, nasty neck snap from Brenda Blair. The ladies Northern Champion with a gouge of the eyes to Gigi Dolan. Dolan escorted to the ropes by Brenda. Little tug of war with the arm of Gigi Dolan against the ropes. From the front cradle, hung up on the top rope. Brenda covered. One. Nope. Just a one. Says Mike DeRosa. Brenda Blair showing out for the Albany folks here. And whoop, boom. Elbow right across the head. There's a stomp. There's another one. Gigi Dolan's face taking a beating at the feet of Brenda Blair. Oh, a kick to the side of the head. And Gigi Dolan is motionless near center ring. Brenda goes air. Oof, nasty leg drop. Another cover. 1, 2. Again, Gigi Dolan finds the out.
As for Brenda, she says she was just better than night against Babs Beckwith. I still feel bad, though.
Yeah, I feel bad about Babs Beckwith, too. Wally, is it true you're going to interview her a little bit later?
She's agreed to speak with me and the fans briefly.
Yeah, look forward to seeing what she's got to say. Gigi Dolan choking Brenda Blair on the top rope. Dolan locks her up. Brenda whipped to the rope. Whew, hard kick to the chest from Gigi Dolan, who's taking the momentum away from her. Kick to the back of Brenda Blair. Now into an armbar. Gigi Dolan has turned it around here. Another jumping facebuster to Brenda Blair. She winds it up. Oh, from an abdominal stretch into... Oh, wow, that was fairly cool. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh, near fall. Just the 2. Brenda Blair still in the game. Gigi Dolan with a kick to the chest. Dolan makes her way topside. Brenda Blair makes her way back up to her feet. Here comes Dolan. Whoa, well, fell short by a couple of inches. Brenda Blair's going to make her pay for that. Wrist clutch boot to the face from Brenda Blair. Wrist clutch kicks to the ribs and a forearm that sends Dolan spinning. Brenda Blair taking back control here, stamping on the hands of Gigi Dolan. Future Endeavor really not doing too well lately, huh?
American powers broke them at War Games.
Yeah, funny thing about American Powers. Are they working with Jeannie Parker and Diane Tightness?
I know we keep asking Tex, but are we gonna see American Powers as a tag team anytime soon?
Yeah, everybody's wondering about that. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Whoa! DDT on the lip of the apron from Brenda Blair to Gigi Dolan. A stomp to the shoulder. The ref is counting. There's a stomp to the lower abdomen. She walks it off. There's a little bit of retaliation. Little eye for an eye right there from Brenda Blair. Gigi Dolan rolls back inside the ring. Brenda Blair moves in. Gigi Dolan locks her up, gets the upper hand, whips her to the ropes, ducks under. Here comes Brenda Blair. Gigi Dolan with a really impressive arm drag. Brenda rolls out of it. A boot to the face to Gigi Dolan, a stomp to the midsection. Another set of wrist clutch kicks to the ribs and another forearm. And I think she just clocked her out. 1, 2, 3. She sure as hell did. Brenda Blair picking up the win by pinfall. Let's get the official time from Buck Morton.
seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Brenda Blair.
She sure found her hot spot, eh? Brenda's on a roll now as ladies' Northern champion, picking up this fairly quick win over Gigi Dolan, adding another L to the loss column of the future endeavored as a whole.
Tough go for Gigi, but another aggressive, no-nonsense performance from Brenda Blair. She's shaping up to be even bigger as time goes on.
And we'll be right back with the next match on tonight's Snarl in just a minute.
All right, coming up next, and if you keep up with current events in the wrestling world, this one's gonna raise an eyebrow. It's Gene Snitsky of the Ferrantino Group facing, yes, Andrade El Idolo. I said what I said.
The next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Matthew James Ferrantino from Nesquehaling, Pennsylvania, weighing 290 pounds, Gene Snitsky.
Will Snitsky here of the Snitsky-Sullivan combination, along with MJ Ferrantino. Oh, he is a big boy, isn't he? Oh, well, he's going up against Andrade El Idolo in his first RWL matchup, and yeah, it's kind of crazy to think Andrade is here in RWL when he just basically disappeared from AEW television a couple of weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. Him and Jimmy Hoffa must be hiding in the same place.
And his opponent making his WL debut from Mexico, weighing 230 pounds, Andrade El Idolo.
Normally, I would tell Tex that he has some splaining to do, but joining us to help us understand it all, our WL CEO Colin O'Toole, the man who made it happen.
Yes, I mean everyone knows by now, Andrade is contractually barred from competing anywhere in the world for a year from the date of his firing several weeks ago. How's it possible?
Thank you kindly, boys. Real quick, let me say you're doing just the best job hosting Snarl. Now, as to Andrade, it's true, for a whole year he's kind of what you'd call blacklisted, but my friends, this is our WL, and anyone could show up at any time. In fact, this is the one place in the world that he can compete and not be in breach of contract. So I made the deal, and Mr. Andrade will likely join us for Memphis Millionaire years.
Well now, if that don't answer everybody's questions, what will? But anyway, Andrade making his debut here in RWL, going up against Big Bad Gene Snitsky. Well, let's be honest, I really do not like his odds. I do, however, love the hell out of his theme music.
And so, friends, there is your explanation and justification for the presence of Mr. Andrade. Thanks for the minute, Tex. I've got work back in the office. Wallace here's gotta get ready for his interview, so we'll just leave you and Mr. Bianco here to business.
Thanks, Colin. All right, we're off. Snitsky shoves Andrade down. Snitsky moves in a boot to the face to Andrade El Idolo. MJ Ferrantino looking pretty confident already. Woohoo! Reverse Russian leg sweep face first into the mat. Andrade rounded up by Snitsky, or hurled halfway across the ring. Andrade said, hey, wait a minute now. Gets himself back inside the ring, gets a hold of Gene Snitsky, whips him to the far left corner. Snitsky turned around by Andrade. There's a hard right hand. A kick to the midsection, followed up with another one.
I know I've been kind of quiet, Tex, but I'm just astounded that Andrade found his way to our WL.
Well, hey, you heard Colin. Well, here we go. Here's the first cover. One. Oh, nope. Not even a one. Snitsky rolls to the outside. Moves in on Andrade. There's a fireman's carry. Snitsky gets a hold of Andrade, front cradle, all the way slam. Oh man, Andrade out here on the apron.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, wow. Still gonna be a great card. Look at this off the top rope. Andrade with a drop kick to Gene Snitsky. Followed up with another one that doesn't take him down. Andrade gets a hold of him. Ooh, slams him center ring right in the heart of the logo. Snitsky back up on his feet real quick. Dragon sleeper on Andrade. Turns it around into a neckbreaker. Snitsky with a stomp to the face of Andrade El Idolo and another to the chest. Andrade back up. Running boot to the face from Gene Snitsky. Oh man, Snitsky. Woo! There's a reverse elbow from Andrade, taking Snitsky down. A Hurricane Rana, and Andrade quickly trying to take control of this matchup. Drags Snitsky center, goes for another cover. One, not even one. Gene Snitsky making his way back to a stand position, a boot to the face from Andrade El Idolo. Oh man. Well, performing not too badly so far. Hard shot to the midsection from Snitsky. Down he goes. Snitsky rounds him up, lines up the arm. Takes him for a little bit of a walk. Oh, look at this. Snitsky walking the ropes here. Boom! There's a crack to the shoulder to Andrade. Snitsky covered. 1, 2. Oh, damn close. A 2 count for Gene Snitsky. And Andrade losing the momentum here. There's a Hurricane Rana. He's trying to get it back quick. Out to the floor goes Snitsky. And in hot pursuit comes Andrade. Swinging on this from Snitsky. Wrap around neckbreaker from Andrade on the outside with Willie Johnson already counting. Snitsky shoved into the ring steps. Andrade rounds him up again. Snitsky counters him. Andrade counters with a jaw jacket. Snitsky counters again with a kick. Andrade counters with a kick. Swing and a miss. There's a kick from Snitsky. Andrade rolled towards the timekeeper's area. Snitsky makes his way back inside the ring. Willie Johnson continuing to count. Andrade El Idolo on the outside. Snitsky restarts the count. Comes back out after him. Misses with the overhand right. Connects with a boot to the face. Andrade quickly back up. Quickly rolled back inside the ring by Gene Snitsky. Swing and a miss with the kick. Andrade gets a hold of him. Whips Snitsky to the ropes. Nice toss from Andrade. Running boot to the face to Andrade. A blatant chokey from Gene Snitsky. MJ Ferrantino rallying the folks here in Albany. Man, what a powerhouse stable this guy's got now. All the way slam from Snitsky to Andrade. He's losing control of this hot, quick, and in a hurry. There's a counter to the midsection. Andrade quickly back up, misses with the dropkick. Gene Snitsky gets a hold of him, has him up over the shoulder. Quick counter from Andrade, inverted DDT.
He's got a knack for fast counters.
And Andrade quickly turning this one back around. All the way up topside. Oh, look at this, turns himself around. Oh, catches a couple of knees on the high-risk maneuver. Snitsky back up to a standing position. Andrade quickly counters with some kicks. Elbow to the midsection from Snitsky. He's got him up. Takes him to the far left corner. Hit first, snake eyes into the turnbuckle. Andrade quickly back up. Quickly caught up by Snitsky. Counter from Andrade. A knee to the midsection. Snitsky whipped to the ropes. Another reverse elbow. Taking Gene Snitsky down to the mat. Snitsky on the apron. Andrade catches the shoulder. Snitsky with a roll-up. Look at this. 1, 2. Another close call for Andrade El Idolo. There's an elbow from Andrade. There's that beautiful toss again. Nicely done. There's a shot from Snitsky. Misses with the shoulder. Quickly rolls back up. He is fast. Slam face first into the canvas. Andrade covers again. 1, 2. Again, no dice. Two count for Snitsky. Tarantino watching closely. Andrade rolls him towards center. Gets a hold of the hands. Woo! Nice judo toss. Andrade El Idolo. Snitsky comes back in after a reset. Andrade drives a knee into his back. Oh, man.
And again, Andrade tips the scales in his favor. Wowzers.
Andrade gathers up Snitsky, another Hurricane Rana. Snitsky rolls out for another reset. Now a little game of musical ropes between the two. Andrade back inside the ring. Snitsky, he's got him. Here he goes. He's measuring the weight and all the way up for the vertical suplex. Oh, man. This one's gone back and forth quite a bit. Andrade trying to get stood up, trying to figure it all out. What the hell happened? Counter. Snitsky into the corner. Snitsky counters with an elbow. And a running DDT for Andrade. Man, this match has been a hot one. Snitsky pitches Andrade El Idolo to the outside. Rolls himself out after him. Gets him back inside the ring before the count can get out of hand. Snitsky rounds him up. Oof, there's a shoulder. We've seen this before. He's stalking Andrade here. He's got the boozle. Look at this. Andrade quick with the counter. Snitsky counters with a arm grab. The neck breaker denied. One arm slam does the trick. Got to give it to Andrade. He's giving Snitsky a tough time. Ooh, hard right hand, and ooh, down he went. Gene Snitsky in control of things, and the fans know it. Andrade on the ropes. Snitsky drapes him over the middle rope. Drives a knee into the back. Oh, man. Andrade's blowing it. Oh. Snitsky
Didn't nail the landing.
No, that one didn't connect. He might have hurt himself doing that one. Tarantino egging him on just the same. Keep it coming, he says. Snitsky lines up the arm again. Going up to the... Oh, here we go again. He's going to walk the ropes one more time. And into the shoulder breaker to Andrade. Down he goes. Snitsky covers. 1, 2.
Oh, come on, ref.
Shut up. Oh, Snitsky's mad. Oh, that was almost a 3, but Andrade, there we go. Gene Snitsky puts in the claw on Andrade. And that's it. Willie Johnson's ringing the bell. This one is over. Gene Snitsky puts out the lights for good on Andrade El Idolo in his debut.
The time, 9 minutes and 52 seconds. Andrade declared unable to continue by the referee. Your winner by knockout, Gene Snitsky.
Well, how do you like that? Gene Snitsky putting out the lights for Andrade with that brain claw. Man, Snitsky's back with a vengeance these days, huh?
Let's focus on Andrade in his debut and the take-home on that. He didn't exactly flounder. He fought hard to slow Snitsky down. He even had him in trouble at some points. But he just didn't have the stamina to maintain the attack. Snitsky just finished him off when he got caught off guard.
When we return, Wally Cardell with Babs Beckwith right after this.
I'm joined at this time by Babs Beckwith, and welcome to you, Babs. So I know you were a little reluctant to appear to the public quite so soon, but it's very courageous of you, and I thank you again. Well, what are your current feelings after Halloween Brawl?
Thanks, Wally. Naturally, I'm not very happy with myself right now. Feeling pretty craptacular, really. I thought I'd done totally bitchin' at the tournament last month, and now all that momentum, all gone, like a fart in a high wind. Still can't believe it, but I wish Brenda Blair good luck anyway.
I'm sure you know, a lot of folks felt really badly for how things turned out for you, and I just...
Don't help, Wally. Don't help. I'm getting pretty sick and tired of this. Everybody feel bad for poor little Babs who didn't suck until she did. Well, I said I'm happy for Brenda Blair, and I am very happy for Brenda. And I hope she has the championship run that she deserves.
I see. Well, in closing, have you got any plans for what's ahead? What can our WL fans expect from Babs Beckwith?
I'm gonna totally put the loss of the ladies' Northern title behind me now, Wally. Time to move on, because I've tasted being a champion for the first time, and I like the way it tastes. And I'll get back there soon, so don't you worry about Babs Beckwith. I am going to be perfectly all right.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your time, Babs. More snarl in a moment.
And coming up next, here's a Legends Division match for a Saturday night with the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, setting it off against the Ultimate Warrior. And welcome back, Wally. Babs Beckwith really laid into you good. Don't help Wally.
It's not funny, GB. It's, well... okay, it's kinda funny, just not, you know, how funny.
The following contest is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Punjab in India, weighing 234 pounds, the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
Didn't you guys watch Babs? She's like split personality, real Jekyll and Hyde stuff. I think her mind's blown a couple of fuses, guys, I mean it.
She did seem, I don't know, a little bit off from her usual bubbly self.
Seriously, she straight reminded me of Harley Quinn. I don't like the way she shaded Brenda Blair either.
Here's hoping it doesn't go past talking.
Well, guys, you know, it is pretty traumatic to lose your first title, your first defense. I'd imagine that must be pretty hard on the poor girl. This one ought to be really good. It's not a repeat matchup. This is the first time that Jinder Mahal and the Ultimate Warrior are meeting up. Jinder Mahal's met a couple of people several times, including the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, but this meeting with the Ultimate Warrior is the first.
Jinder could sure use a win. Let's see how he does against the Ultimate Warrior.
His opponent from parts unknown, weighing 287 pounds, he is the Ultimate Warrior.
The lovely town of Parts Unknown, where masks and or face paint are absolute requirements for every citizen. The Ultimate Warrior, making his way in here, former Legends World Champion. And now he's here up against Jinder Mahal for the first time. This is going to be a real test of will.
Got to respect the Warrior's drive. He hasn't slowed down at all since he lost the Legends World title to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Not even a little. He's done singles and tags with Sting as the Blade Runners. Guess he figures the more irons in the fire, the better. Positive attitude and energy from the Ultimate Warrior.
Which is why he'll be a champion again someday. I have no doubt of that. Well, this is going to be a real battle, guys. Jinder Mahal's looking in shape. The Warrior's looking super jacked. Referee Charles Lucero raises the bell, a clothesline from the Ultimate Warrior. A running boot doesn't find the mark. Up into a bear hug. Jinder Mahal. He's going to fight his way out of that one. And so it begins. Elbows to the side of the head of the Ultimate Warrior. Mahal charges a clothesline, takes the Warrior down. Warrior locks up Jinder, whips him to the ropes, has him up, lets him just drop face first into the canvas. Followed up with hard right hands to the head of the modern-day Maharaja. Mahal quickly back up a clubbing. Another clothesline takes him down. Kick to the midsection. Sets him up. Oof, man. Nice slam. The Ultimate Warrior counters. back up on his feet. Charges a clothesline to Jinder Mahal. A whole bunch of clotheslines happening here. The drop kick just about finds the mark. Mahal quickly back up on another clothesline. These guys are going to wear each other out with those clotheslines. The Warrior into the corner. Mahal with a shoulder to the midsection. As the Warrior by the ankles, alley-oops him out of the corner. Jinder Mahal trying to take control of things now into a heel hook stretch on the Ultimate Warrior. Man, this has been a good one so far. Jinder's got to keep the momentum up. He's got the Warrior up, scoop slams him. Takes that little death step over. Whoop! Ultimate Warrior sweeps the leg on Jinder Mahal and goes to work on him. Look at this. Deadlift into a power slam from the Ultimate Warrior. Mahal with a kick to the midsection. Another and a DDT. The Warrior laid out. Jinder Mahal. Hard right, spins the Warrior around. Warrior counters with an elbow. Jinder Mahal counters with a kick. A chop, a left, a right, an elbow. The Ultimate Warrior momentarily stunned, whipped over the top rope out onto the floor. And Jinder Mahal, large and in charge, as the referee starts the count on the Ultimate Warrior. Mahal steps through the ropes, starts the count again. Snaps the leg on the Warrior. Flips him over. DDT right on the top of his head, right there on the floor. Jinder Mahal in control of it on the outside right now with the ref counting. Oh man, hard vertical suplex. The Warrior counters with a knee. Gets a hold of Jinder. Knee right to the midsection of Jinder Mahal. Referee Charles Lucera continues to count all the way up for the vertical suplex, but Jinder Mahal sneaks around from behind, pitches him towards the timekeeper's area, makes his own way back inside the ring. The Ultimate Warrior, looking a little bit heated here. Mahal, jumping neckbreaker, followed up with a stomp to the head. Another knee to the head. The Ultimate Warrior out and back in. Jinder Mahal playing games with the Warrior, not a good idea. Knee to the midsection. Jinder going for a ride here. Hung up on the top rope. Down he goes. Jinder steps out. Warrior steps out after him. The count starts all over again as the Ultimate Warrior goes into the barricade. Oof. A running kick from Jinder Mahal. Ultimate Warrior catches knees to the midsection from the modern-day Maharaja. Jinder gets the Warrior back in the ring. A clubbing overhand right from Jinder Mahal. The Warrior counters with a shot to the midsection. Mahal whipped to the ropes. Warrior with a lead frog and a running boot to the head of Jinder Mahal. They lock it up again. Elbows to the midsection from the Ultimate Warrior. Again, they lock it up. Oh, look at this. All the way up, all the way down. Military press drop. The Ultimate Warrior with Jinder in the upper left corner. Scoop slam. And the Warrior, now he's lit up. Drop kick doesn't connect. Jinder Mahal going for another ride. Up against the ropes, down he goes. The Ultimate Warrior, he's just lit up. He's got it. Front slam from the Ultimate Warrior. Jinder Mahal counters with a dragon screw. He's got to try and put the fire out quick. Jinder Mahal goes behind it on the Ultimate Warrior. Here it goes. There's the finisher from Jinder. Here's the cover. 1, 2. The Ultimate Warrior is not going to give up that easy. Kicks out of the pin. Everybody on the outside. Jinder charges a knee to the head of the Ultimate Warrior. Jinder, counter by the Warrior. The old man winds it up and boom. Down went Jinder Mahal. The Ultimate Warrior driving his full weight into the lower back of the modern day Maharaja. Has him up. Back suplex. Simple but effective as the referee continues to count. The Warrior has him up. Vertical suplex on the outside. The Warrior taking his sweet time with Jinder Mahal. Kick to the midsection from Mahal. Double choke lift. And power bomb to the floor. Mahal counters with both boots. Gets back up quick. Hard right spins the Warrior around. Belly to back. On the outside, the Warrior face first into the floor. The Ultimate Warrior finally rolled back inside the ring. That's where this match is going to be decided one way or the other. Jinder Mahal in control of things right now. The Ultimate Warrior dragged towards center ring. Here we go. It's time for the camel clutch. The Warrior could be in trouble here. The referee checking him out. Jinder Mahal stretching the Ultimate Warrior for all he's worth. Wait a minute now, look at this. Boom. Fell back, knocked the wind out of Jinder Mahal. The Ultimate Warrior has him by the trunks, vertical suplex for Jinder. Jinder counters with a kick, quickly back up on his feet. Gets a hold of the Ultimate Warrior, hard right, spins him around. Warrior counters with an elbow, they collide. They lock up again, Jinder Mahal with the upper hand. Warrior whip to the ropes. An elbow takes him down. Stomp to the midsection. A set of hard shots to the head, slam face first into the canvas. And again, Jinder Mahal taking control of things here. This one's gone back and forth. Hard right from Jinder. From behind again. Sleeper hold. The referee checking it out. The Ultimate Warrior looks like he might be fading. But nope, jawjacker. Disengages Jinder Mahal. The Warrior locks up Jinder. Whips him to... Oh, man. Just let him fall. Cover. 1, 2. But again, another near fall. The Warrior up on the top turnbuckle. Jinder on the outside. Here we go. Oof, man. Elbow right to the top of the dome of the modern day Maharaja. Clubbing overhand right from the Ultimate Warrior. And the count engaged again. Driving all his weight into the back of Jinder Mahal. Was looking a little bit slow to get up. As the Warrior puts the boots to him. Oh, here we go. Oh, pile driver out there on the floor. Jinder counters with a kick. A clothesline takes the Warrior down. Referee counting, but Warrior back in the ring. Jinder Mahal makes his own way back inside. The Warrior slips to the apron, makes his way back inside. Jinder Mahal whips him to the ropes. Oof, spine buster. Mahal countered by the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior locks him up. Belly to belly suplex. Down goes Jinder Mahal. The Ultimate Warrior rebounds off the ropes. There's the splash. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and well, that's the end of that. The Ultimate Warrior defeats Jinder Mahal by pinfall. Let's go get the official time.
The time, 9 minutes and 54 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, the Ultimate Warrior.
Jinder Mahal gave it his all, but it just wasn't enough against the Ultimate Warrior here in this matchup. Wow. What a matchup these two guys delivered, though, that's for damn sure. However, the Ultimate Warrior winds up getting a 3-count pinfall on the modern-day Maharaja.
Tough loss for Jinder. It's not like the guy isn't putting in the man hours in the ring. He's looking more and more like he's sinking into a cold streak.
No reason Jinder shouldn't have won this match, but the Warrior with that boundless energy outlasted him. Mahal will get it together before long.
Well, he better. He's going to have a rough career around here. When we return, it's Snoo Snoo time. Well, folks, we promised you snoo time, and snoo time there shall be. We're closing out the first hour with Sherry Martel representing Bell Unlimited, facing the Italian Testarossa, the women's international champion Dione the Titaness.
The following non-title ladies contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Too Short, Welfare Popeye, Scott Bell. From Nashville, Tennessee, here is Sherry Martel.
Warm welcome for Welfare Popeye and Sherry Martel. Warm and sickly sweet smelling like you know, vomit.
Johnny, enough. You're making me sick, yo.
Sorry, Wally. So, yo, what a closer we've got for this first half. I guess we're all siding with Madam Snoo.
Do you really, honest and for true, believe that even on her best night, one that included a shower and a shave, that Sherry Martel is capable of beating Dione? Really, GB, even cheating her tail off, which you know she's going to. Dione is going to throw her around like a gorilla with a tire to play with.
That's a yes from Wally. Tex, you all in with us, right?
This is gonna be fun. Like King Kong and Fay Ray. Well, Sherry Martel's gonna be Fay Ray. Oh man, I wish we had an Empire State Building for Dione to climb.
And her opponent from Milan, Italy, standing 65 inches, weighing 268 pounds, the RWL Women's International Champion, Dione the Titaness.
Mrs. Steve Hercules Groves, Dione the Titaness to you and me. Possibly the last thing Sherry Martel sees this evening. Madam Snoo in the house with the women's international champion. Oh man. She won that battle royal to get that briefcase to wrestle Angie Angel Guns, and she sure enough got it with like every last ounce of her strength. Sherry Martel. Oh, this is gonna be fun to watch, you guys. Watch Too Short freak out. This is gonna be great. Guys, this is gonna be like a Godzilla movie, with Dione as Godzilla and Sherry Martel as Tokyo. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Mike DeRosa rings the bell. Dione opens up with a set of shots. A clubbing blow to the chest to Sherry Martel. Dione rebounds off the ropes. Crushing splash from Dione. Martel quickly back up, walks into a brick wall right here. The Titaness gets a hold of Sherry, whips her to the ropes. Power slam, right center ring, and a cover and a hook of the leg. One. Nope, no dice. Sherry Martel still very much in the game. It's early goings yet. Dione doing a little bit of showing off here. Sherry shoved away a clothesline, puts her back down on the canvas again. Dione with a knee right to the side of the head of Sherry. Sherry counters with both boots. Gets a hold of Dione. A headlock punch to the Italian Testarossa. A gouge of the eyes from Sherry Martel. That's alright, she'll find out for herself. Sherry Martel pulling the hair on Dione. Not a good thing to do. Too Short already getting involved. Disengaging the turnbuckle, exposing the steel. Sherry Martel with a right to the head of Dione. Oh man, right into the steel chest first. Whoa. Sherry into the turnbuckle herself. Dione rounds her up, slams her into the opposing corner, rounds her up again and into the exposed steel. Here we go. Oh man. Dione didn't even feel it. Damn. And head first again into the steel goes Sherry. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Too Short damn near hoisted on his own petard with that one. Dione the Titaness. Large and in charge right now. Clothesline that again doesn't do a damn thing. Sherry whips her into the steel again. Chest first, I guess 2 was too much. Sherry Martel stomping every available inch of Dione the tightness she can get her feet into. And for the first time, Dione's looking in trouble. Too Short introduces a chair into the mix, while the referee corrects the turnbuckle pad. A gouge of the eyes to Dione. Dione rolls to the outside. Don't you dare touch her. You'll be sorry you did that. Dione gets a hold of Sherry Martel. Whips her to the ropes. Martel counters. Swing and a miss from Sherry. The chair is out of play. Elbows to the midsection to Dione from Sherry Martel. Sherry locks her up. And again into the headlock punch. Dione taken down to the canvas. The Titaness on the defensive here. One of the first few times we see it, there's a leg breaker from Sherry Martel. The fans really letting her have it, and she don't appreciate it. A shot to the head of Dione. A clubbing overhand right. Sherry Martel. She's in control of this match, which I'm really surprised she's doing it all. A surfboard stretch. But Dione the Titaness. Dione up on one knee. Flips Sherry Martel out of it. There's a clothesline right in the heart of the logo. A knee right to the skull, and just like that, Dione's back in the driver's seat. The Titaness with Sherry Martel up in the fireman's carry. Big time Samoan drop. Knocks the wind out of Sherry Martel. Dione with Sherry whipped to the ropes. Up, big time spine buster. Dione covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. The hellified spine buster from like 7 feet up. Sherry Martel losing control of things here. Too Short Popeye starting to run out of tricks. All right, well, like I said, last resort. Get into an argument with a woman that's way taller than you and a lot meaner too. Sherry Martel makes her way back in. The distraction just about works. No, it don't. Dione turns around on her. Now they're going to start trading shots. Sherry Martel trading shots with Dione. Look at this. Says bring it. The Italian Testarossa playing with her food here. Sherry Martel countered by Dione. A drop kick finally breaks up that engagement. Dione in the top left corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Sherry Martel trying to seize control here. Here's an elbow from Dione. A drop kick from Sherry Martel. Surprised. A lot of momentum shifts back and forth. I figured Dione would have dominated this and it probably would have been over by now. Sherry Martel pushing all of her weight into the chest of the Titaness. Trying to knock the wind out of her lungs. There's a stomp to the leg. And again, Sherry Martel seizes control of this match. Don't ask me how. Hard whip into the corner for Dione. Up and a scoop slam from Sherry Martel. Sherry up on the middle rope. Cross body off the middle rope to Dione. There's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Dione, Sherry's mad. Dione got that shoulder up. Sherry Martel fast becoming frustrated here. A kick to the midsection of Dione. Dione the Titaness starting to give a little to the experience of Sherry Martel in the ring. Big time elbow across the head of Dione. A blatant choke. Well, Sherry Martel is a seasoned veteran in the ring. Dione quickly back up, takes a clothesline, right back down again. And for Sherry Martel to be able to control Dione the Titaness to any extent at all, I mean, that's pretty damn amazing. Oh, but she's still on Too Short side. I can't figure that one out. Dione misses with the kick. Up into the bear hug. Could be maybe a submission here. No dash. Sherry Martel fighting back. This match has been amazing so far, but then Dione has been amazing for all of 2025. Again, Sherry Martel pulling the hair, using her feet. Sherry Martel up on the middle rope, misses with the crossbody. Dione steps out of the way. Deadlift slam from Dione the Titaness. And Big Dione all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Sherry Martel just about making her way to her feet. Here comes Dione, big time shoulder tackle. There's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, no, again. I don't believe it. Sherry Martel hanging with Dione here. Big D has her up with a spinning powerbomb, but the referee again distracted with that turnbuckle pad. Dione covers. Oh, man. There's a 3 count already. Here he is. He's back. 1, 2. Oh, man. No, it's a 2 count. Oh, man, shut up. Sherry Martel saved by that turnbuckle again. Dione charges a clothesline. Takes Martel down to the canvas center ring. Dione back in charge of this match that's run a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would. Dione misses with the crossbody splash belly whops in the middle of the ring. Sherry Martel with a couple of kicks and a chop. Backing Dione up into the corner. Into the headlock again. A headlock punch from Sherry Martel. Sherry opens up with a series of shots and a forearm to Dione. Escorting Dione towards the ropes. This match has been, here we go again. Sherry Martel exposing the steel. And down goes Dione. And that series of shots followed up with a stomp to the leg and another from Sherry Martel. The momentum shifts back and forth, man, like Hollywood romances over here. Too Short Popeye starting to look a little bit excited, and I can understand why. Sherry Martel has really been able to hang with Dione the Titaness. I wouldn't have believed it. With 5 minutes left to go in this matchup. Sherry Martel with Dione against the ropes. Takes her down by her legs. And, oh, man. Hangs her up against the middle rope. Sherry charges. Boot Death Press, a series of hard right hands to the head of Dione the Titaness as the referee corrects the turnbuckle again. Another Boot Death Press. Sherry Martel trying to really open up on Dione. Here's a cover. 1. She's getting frustrated. Dione still refusing to give up here. Sherry rounds her up. Dione shoves her away. Gets a hold of her. Whips her over the top rope out on the apron. A hard right hand. A second. Sherry Martel out there on the apron with the Italian Testarossa dropped right into the lip of the apron. And face first into the floor. Another deadlift slam to Sherry Martel. And she looks like she's out. Man, when is this match going to end? Dione goes to work on Sherry Martel on the outside with the referee counting. Couple of kicks from Sherry and a chop takes Dione down to the floor. Sherry Martel acting as if she's got this in the bag. Wouldn't be surprised if we get ourselves a time limit draw here. Sherry Martel stomping Dione on the outside. Referee continuing to count. Dione puts on the brake. Look at this. Oh, pitched almost into the ring steps. Dione makes her way back in. Sherry Martel follows up. Gets the upper hand on Dione, whips her to the ropes. Ducks under. Sherry Martel with a hip toss to Dione the Titaness. Dione rounded up again by Sherry. Whipped into the top left turnbuckle. Again, Sherry Martel tries for the scoop slam, but no, Dione shifts her weight. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Again, another near. Shut up. How in the hell is Sherry Martel still going? Huh? Dione has her up. Again, Sherry Martel ducks out. An overhand right to Dione. Sherry tries to round her up. Dione says, nope, you're not doing that. Sherry whipped out onto the apron again. Dione, with a hard left, steps out onto the apron with her. She's going to do it again. Gravity does the work against the lip of the apron. And Dione back in charge here. Too short. Getting into it with Dione again. Sherry Martel is done. Oh man, she's got to be done. Less than 2 minutes to go in this matchup, people. Dione the Titan is a beast. How in the hell does she keep going? Sherry Martel driven into the ring steps by Dione. Less than a minute and a half to go here. Dione charges to Sherry Martel on the outside. Rounds her up over the shoulder, turns her over, reverse dominator, face first into the floor. Dione escorting Sherry Martel back inside the ring. And 1 minute to go, man. Are you kidding me? Sherry Martel looks like she may be done here. Dione with a big stomp to Sherry. Dione feels it. It looks like could be the end. Dione has her up, drives the knee into the head. There's a GTS, a cover, and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and yes, we are finally done with less than a minute to go.
The time, 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Dione the Titaness.
The Women's International Champion shut up with 40 seconds left on the clock. Talk about clock. She cleaned Sherry Martel's clock. Oh, Sherry Martel fought real hard. But there's no stopping Dione the Titaness. Apparently, I'll say it again. She's a beast. That takes care of our first half, folks. When we return, we'll be back with the second half of tonight's RWL Snarl in Albany. Don't you dare miss it.